you've been through so much. Well, you can't have that hate.
What up, guys? Alright, so I wanted to talk about obsession or dedication, quote unquote sacrificing to win, if you will. Sorry, Glenn. Anyways, a lot of people in my personal life, they like to use adjectives like obsessed or dedicated. They like to use these adjectives to describe me. And back in the day, I probably would have been, pretty happy with that. I'm obsessed. I'm dedicated. I'll eat drywall and sawdust if I have to, if it means I'll look the way I want to. But in reality, what I didn't know then was that you don't have to. There's no reason you should have to suffer while you eat. Suffering does not necessarily make you more dedicated or more anything than the other person. Now, granted, there's probably a little bit of truth to the whole suffering thing, because there's some people out there who won't go through certain things to get to certain places. So maybe there's a small amount of merit to that. But I digress. Anyways, like I said, when in reality, if these people were to spend, a moment with me or a couple of days with me in my head, they would realize that, their thoughts, or these words they're using to describe me, they're different. They're just not that. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm obsessed with progression. I'm obsessed with adding weight to the bar when it's time to when I'm focused on adding weight to the bar. If I'm focused on getting lean, I'm focused on getting the lean as I possibly can. I'm obsessed with results, but I'm not obsessed with this stuff. I'm not obsessed with lifting. I don't have to. It doesn't have to be there all the time for me to be a content and happy person. It's a part of me. It's just not all of me. You think?
Yeah, for pest collectors like me.
I would never sacrifice this for how. I would never sacrifice my family in order to do this. I would gladly give up this in order to. I guess spend time with my family more, or if I had to give up this for my family, I gladly would. And I'm sure that many out there agree with that.
Got it.
I got notes over here. I don't want to forget.
They are polite, they are good dancers, snappy dressers, and raise property value.
Now, granted, like I said before, that doesn't mean just because I'm willing to sacrifice my family for potential progression in the gym at times, it doesn't mean when it's time to work, I'm not completely and 100% focused. It's like this. In my head, when it's time to work, I give myself absolutely no choice. I don't have a choice. I can't sit home. I can't quit in the middle of it. That's the biggest thing. I can never quit in the middle of it. No matter how bad I want to. There are times when I'm on my way to go sprint or come and do this stuff, and in my head I don't want to do it. Everything about that day tells me that I don't want to do it. But when I get there, I just quote. My mind is blank, and I just go there. I don't know. I just don't even think about it. I just do it. And I think that's the thing that I would want these people to understand about me. They like to use these words to describe me. Is that one, I don't give myself a choice. And
top secret. Tell the top secret, Phil. Are you sure about that? Yeah, he did the biggie swap.
Yeah, I don't give myself a choice, and not giving myself a choice, I like to I don't know, I guess exit homeostasis, as Ryan Doris calls it, or outwork, Blaine calls it, or go there, as other folks call it, or Berto calls it. It's like a switch. So I can, it's like in the gym, I can be a monster, but outside the gym, I can easily take that quote bodybuilder hat off, or weightlifter hat off, or whatever, and proceed to just be a normal person. Now, granted, I'm happy that I don't have to give up this in order to be a normal person. This can all fit into a part of a well-balanced existence, and that's okay, but I mean. But in closing, I would also like to say that but it's me being dedicated to progression and you know, being dedicated to the fact that when it's time to work, there's nothing else that I want to do but do the job that I'm supposed to do. And that doesn't just necessarily mean weightlifting or exercise. That means anything. When it's time to do the job, it's time to do the job. When the job is done, then we can have all the fun we want to. I can be normal and happy, but when it's time to work, we work. And again, if that's being obsessed or dedicated, so be it.
We're outnumbered. That doesn't mean we can't make a difference. For them, this is just some place. But for us,